Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, concussion, heavyweight division, baby. We got this weekend coming up, what they calling it, the Day of Reckoning. Well, we don't want to call it the Day of Reckoning. It's a big fight, big card. A lot of good fights are involved. What we don't want is us to think that's the biggest card ever, right? But I'm just really joking. I'm just joking, to be honest. I don't want y'all to take that serious. At the end of the day, it is a good card of boxing. When you watch boxing, most of the time you're going to like this card. It's a lot of heavyweights there, but it's also some good other cruiserweight in there. Apatia, he's the top cruiserweight. He's going to be fighting Dimitri Bivol, who's probably the top light heavyweight with Beterbiev together. But Bivol, to me, I give him a little edge, even though Beterbiev is 19-0 with 19 KOs. But Bivol, the people he beaten and how he's beaten these guys, it's something special. But both of them are special. Beterbiev is special too, because if you knock out everybody in every fight, then damn it, that's can't get no more special than that, unless you're Deontay Wilder. You knock out everybody, and then everybody got a reason to say that it's not so special. But normally, an earthling that knocks out everybody is also special. So Beterbiev is special. Bivol is also special. But Bivol is fighting, so it is a good card. I'm probably a little bit, I'm a little bit resentful, and I'll be honest, is because we're trying to do the same thing that we do every time. What you do is when you have a fights, that people are not really wanting to see, then what do you do in the lead up to those fights? You talk about the fight that the people really want to see, right? So we're headlining the card. You got Anthony Joshua versus Otto Wallin, and you got Deontay Wilder versus Joseph Parker. Great fights and everything, but they ain't fights that needed to happen. There's no reason in the world that Joshua and Wilder shouldn't be fighting now, right? So I can't get that out of my head. And start acting like I want to see Joshua versus Wilding, and I damn sure don't want to see Joseph Parker versus Deontay Wilder. I'll explain in a minute. But the point is, those are not the fights that happen. If they could have got Joshua and Wilder together now, to be fighting right now, this is not like some semifinal that had to happen, or Wallin is a mandatory, Joseph Parker needed to get fought right now, it's an elimination fight. None of that. It's just, we ain't fighting Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, like I told you, but we're going to talk about it. Act like it's signed. It's supposed to be March 9th, right? Watch something happen. This is the classic we'll cross that bridge when we get there scenario. And so I get a little upset about that. Even though I know it's going to be a great night of boxing, and I'm going to be tuned in and everything. But, in the back of my mind, ain't no reason why Wilder and Joshua can't fight right now. So, other than that, it's going to be a good fight, a good card, right? Now, other issue is, when it comes to Joseph Parker and Deontay Wilder, anybody that came here over a couple of months knows I like both of these guys. So, it's not really a fight that I would like to see. This is a classic, may the best man win fight. I roll with Deontay Wilder because first, he's an American heavyweight who came through when America was hard up for heavyweights. We didn't have any, right? He came through, barely learned boxing, and was knocking everybody out. Skinny, total novice, didn't have much skills, but was knocking people out, which means you had heart and a hard punch, and you were landing this punch in every single fight. And we didn't get behind that. We started getting against that. And that's America for you. So therefore, I gravitated to Deontay Wilder because I know what I'm seeing. I'm watching boxing all these years, and I'm like, wait a minute, this dude just knocking people out? And it didn't matter who. But they would say that they're, tomato cans and this kind of stuff. And I'm like, well, those are professional boxers who've been boxing longer than him, that's for sure. And those fighters that we all call tomato cans went on to do better things. If it's Gerald Washington, if it's Duhapis, it doesn't matter who. They went on to do better things to beat other people. So, just like, the America typical, we ain't going to get behind no black damn heavyweight. Now, when it comes to Joseph Parker, I just roll with Joe. I've been rolling with him for years. I've been just seeing, it's kind of, he's not under the radar type of guys where, people are just not paying attention to him really. And I'm looking at him fight. I'm talking way back before when he fought, what's his name, Domachenko, or what his name was, a big Russian guy. Looking at him back then, I'm like, he's taking care of this guy. Fighting Carlos Takam, close fight, but winning the fight. Andy Ruiz Jr., close fight, but winning the fight. And you're looking at his skill set, and he seems to have everything. Like I talked about Joseph Parker, it's not like I'm the best at anything, the very, very best, but I'm damn good at a lot of things. And then you'll see his personality come on top of it, and you just say, okay, I like that guy. That's all. So, so I roll with these two guys, and I wish them the best. It's one of these fights where I don't want to see either one of these guys lose. I would like to see either one of these guys win. I don't want to see them in losing posture. I don't like to see that. Right? So that's one of those fights that's going to be a hard watch for me because, like I said, I really do like both of these guys. I think Joseph Parker was slighted against Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua in different ways, but I always talk about it all the time. Against Anthony Joshua, they had a referee that didn't let him get on the inside, an Italian referee that did not even speak English. All he could say is break. Why would you do that? Right? To the day, that bothers me. Against Dillian Whyte headbutted him in the second round and got a knockdown counted. A round that Dillian Whyte was losing, which means he would have got a 10-9 going towards Joseph Parker normally. Joseph Parker gets headbutted and goes down, and he gets a 10-8 going to Dillian Whyte. And then another thing about that fight is, who the hell wanted that fight to end first? Dillian Whyte. So Joseph Parker had two good showings there. Against Joe Joyce, he was pretty good, but Joe Joyce just wore him down and knocked him out. Other than that, I think Joseph Parker's in every fight. So yeah, this is going to be a hard weekend with that fight. Any other fight, I'm down for whatever. But these two guys, I really don't like to see fight each other. But when you're both good heavyweights, you're going to meet someday. So let's see what happens, y'all. It's going to be a day of reckoning. Will be a good night of boxing. My only thing is, stop telling us like Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder's fighting on March the 9th and we're closer than we ever been, because I personally don't believe that. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide, and I'm out of here, y'all.